What's up, my light TCL Scorpion72 here, and we're taking a look at Batman the Animated Series Batman Expression Pack. So DC Collectibles is giving us an expression pack, meaning that you get Batman figure and you get 6 different heads of Batman's expressions based on the animated series. One of them being a Bruce Wayne head, which is very cool, somewhat, which I'll explain in my video. Nevertheless, he comes with 6 heads, a whole bunch of accessories and weapons and stuff you can put with those heads and in his hands, as well as changeable hands and stuff. It does include a Batman figure, of course, in which you can switch all these heads with. And if you already got some of the Batman figures from the past, you should be able to switch the heads with these Batman figures, which I am going to test out. This is 01 in the series of the Batman animated series expression pack, so I guess they're planning to do a few more of these, or just separating them from the normal count of the animated series figures that they've been doing, which is okay and pretty cool if those of you who only want to get certain characters, or mainly just the main characters. So without further ado, take a look at the Batman expression pack. Of course, it comes with a pamphlet showing you Batman the Animated Series, the new Batman Adventures, and Batman Beyond. Hopefully you get more figures than Batman Beyond. On the back shows you all the figures that are available right now, Catwoman and the Riddler being the latest ones that came out a few weeks ago. And of course they have the instruction sheets showing you how to change around the heads, capes, and visors and other kind of stuff, which I'll go into detail. So we're going to take a look at the first cape, which if you got the 2-pack with Batman and Robin with the Bat Signal, or you got the 2-pack with Batman and Robin with the Bat Signal and the Batmobile, it's pretty much the same cloth type cape, which is a little stiff, but it's still soft and it's cloth. It's got the blue and on the inside and the black on the outside, and it's definitely just the same cape that you would get those 2 figures, which we kind of knew that we were getting in a way, but I'm trying to remember the capes that we were supposed to be included, and this is one of the ones that I don't think we were supposed to get, as I'll get to later on down the line in this review. Nevertheless, if you haven't gotten it already, it is nice to have. It really does work when you have to fit him in the Batmobile, and if you have to fit him in the Batwing. And other than that, it's really sturdy. There's no like any threads and stuff sticking out of it. By the way, the articulation is basically the same. All of the Batman's heads on the ball joint, shoulders were outwards. A single joint, the elbows with a swivel, wrist has a swivel, the hinge, swivel at the waist, actually above the utility belt, legs go forward and outwards, single joint in the knees, no articulation in the boots, and he has articulation in the ankles as well as ankle rockers. So there's no really difference or change here with this cape that they offer. Next comes the cape with attitude, as mentioned by one of the VPs at DC Collectibles, which is a really cool Batman cape here, because it has this kind of like wind blowing in it type effect, where he's in a running pose and stuff. It has the same kind of like light blue purple inside and black on the outside, and it's really curved. It is a little bit pliable, but not as much as the other cloth cape and stuff. But nevertheless, it's really cool if you want to get them some running poses or any other type of weird different poses that you remember from the animated series. This cape is really nice for that, and it's cool. It really gives us a different dynamic as well as a different way to pose Batman. Ah yes, cape number 3, the cape that everybody wowed at San Diego Comic-Con last year. Had people really open up their eyes. All the message boards were talking about this cape, and they're saying like, wow, we can't wait to get this open cape, because you see it came with a cloth cape and a plastic cape that's a little bent, but you notice I haven't shown that yet. Nevertheless, then they issued this at the last December as when the figures were coming out, because there's been so many delays due to them going from different factories. And then I started getting a little worried when it's showing the expression packs and showing Batman with just the heads and no different capes. There's been other stick parts where they show you him with the expression heads, and yet they didn't showcase the capes. Even when they did showcase the capes, I didn't see this open cape, so I said, okay, maybe it's just something they forgot to put in the picture and stuff like that. Nevertheless, Toy Fair came around, their unboxing came around, and that's when we found out in the unboxing that this cape didn't cost out. So like myself and many others, we got the same plastic cape that came with the Batman figure when we first purchased him on single pack. Now, to my understanding, I believe that this cape actually was still supposed to come with Batman, and we're supposed to get 3 extra capes when we only got 2. So they mentioned that the big cape, open cape, didn't cost what cost money. For a company that's hitting their 20th year, I cannot accept that, especially when they don't mention anything all the way up until the release date, when most people pre-order stuff and it's too late to cancel anything and stuff like that. I really can't accept something like that or accept that kind of answer. I'm sorry. On to the stand anyways. This is a really cool stand. I like the concept they did here. It's kind of got that like a Tanashi type feel to it, where you can peg the stand in any different holes that they have there in the base. But the thing that's different is that they have this like spring-loaded clip that really grips the Batman figure or any figure you have in that, and I really do like that. So that's a big plus there, and yeah, I like it. Now it's time for the face off. So in instruction book, like a pamphlet there to show you how to change the faces for your Batman figure. So here we have all 6 faces of Batman with different expressions and everything like that, which are really cool. And of course you have the Bruce Wayne head, and this kind of adds a lot to this pack, and this is the reason why most of us got the pack too. Not just for the fact that we're supposed to get open cape, but the fact that we get different expressions of Batman that can add to our display, our dioramas. So first up, we're going to look at the Batman expression, which is his open mouth expression, like he's talking and trying to tell the Joker, Penguin, to give it up, they're not going to win and stuff like that. Next one we have is his grimacing look with his eyes really squinted and stuff like that. I think this is kind of the one that was supposed to have the Phantasm, because the teeth are really painted white, and then we're supposed to get that one. Then of course we have the Bruce Wayne head, which I'm sure is going to be a winner for a lot of people. The Bruce Wayne head's a strange one because it doesn't really fit on quite right like all the other Batman heads, which I don't understand. I'm guessing that they didn't really dig the peg hole a little bit deep as they should have, or they could have shaved off a little bit part more between like his bottom of his chin to his neck to really get it snug. Kind of looks a little odd when you put it on his head, and it looks like it does not match, and I just don't get that. Like, if you just take a look at the picture and it says it all. When he looks down, you can't really tell, but it's just something's off of the Bruce Wayne head, and this is what else is off. I'm sure a lot of us like to pose him with all this cape, and you can't. Like, if you really look at it, it looks really off, and I don't understand how they messed this up. Or maybe the fact that maybe his head's supposed to go a little bit lower, but it looks like he has a gooseneck head. And now this Bruce Wayne head that you might want to have, like Bruce Wayne walking around the upcoming Batcave and stuff with all this cape and stuff, it really looked bad in that display. Next up, we have another him grimacing his teeth, and his eyes are more open. This one, sorry for the little foggy photo. This is probably my favorite switch head and stuff like that for the Batman. I think this expression came on with Clayface. We saw Clayface transforming for the first time, and you couldn't believe it. One of my favorites head. And the other one here is his battle damage head. He's got a little blood running off his mouth down his chin and the side of his eye, and his cowl's a little bit ripped. So of course with this Batman, you get extra hands you can change. This shows you the illustration there, the little pamphlet thing you get. You get 5 changeable hands, 2 being open hands, 2 being semi-open hands, more throwing a batarang and stuff like that, or gripping like little like small objects and stuff. and of course you get the grappling hook hand with the grappling hook already attached to it. So these hands, you just have to pull forward, always pull forward, and then you can just switch them out like that. They're very easy to switch out and stuff. And of course you just push it in, never go from side to side, twist it, because that might actually break the peg. As I always say in all my videos, if you look back on those ones, I'm pretty consistent on that. And there you go, here's one with him with the grappling hook already molded into his hand, and it's pretty cool. Now onto some of the fun stuff. It's going to be his gas mask and his night vision goggles. So the gas mask he's used quite a bit, mostly when he's fighting like Poison Ivy and her plant gas and Scarecrow. He's used his gas mask in. It's really well detailed. It's got some paint highlights on the sides and stuff like that. Sorry for the foggy photo there. And the night vision goggles there, it has the red in the front as well as a little white in the little middle showcasing his eyes. This he used on his first case fighting Man-Bat on Leather Wings, which was the first episode that was shown in prime time. So here you have the gas mask. It fits on really well. The plastic's really pliable, but I wouldn't push the limit of it just in case you don't want to rip, because if it does rip, you can't really fit these on any other way. But nevertheless, once you do get them on nicely and stuff like that, they really do fit and they look really cool and really add for your Batman figure the way you display or play. So now on to the actual accessories. A lot of these accessories did appear in the Batman the animated series and stuff. These collectibles didn't really give like a pamphlet as to what accessories what. I can't remember what some of them are due to me watching the series way back. I have not rewatched the series to try to find what these weapons are, so this is on top of my head. Of course, the grappling hook's the easy one because he comes with it molded in his hand and he's used in every episode and stuff like that. Next up he has these looks like binoculars, but actually it's like a camera and stuff we use on Leather Wings, which is the first episode that Batman premiered in on prime time. It has a nice little red dot paint to it, but I think it also can be used as like the skinny binoculars. You can't put it to his head or close to his eyes either, so that's another problem there. This is like a gas gun type thing, which they use in animated series for the 75th animated series short for Batman, celebrating 75 years. This knife was used in the episode of Poison Ivy to fight the plant eater, the plants and vines that he had to cut through. This one is what he used for an antidote there when he fought the penguins, big like roadrunner bird, and he had to use the antidote gun for that. Of course, you know, everybody knows the Batarang, and of course, well, not of course, but hey, Batman has a bat, and he used this when he's fighting the Joker's planes and stuff like that. I believe he was in Christmas with the Jokers when he used his bat. Wow, not too bad, man. This is all from memory off the top of my head in one shot. Nevertheless, cool accessories from cool episodes. So overall, it's a nice little cool expressions pack here. This being the most disappointing head, only because it doesn't really fit properly. I do really like the sculpting and the fact we got Bruce Wayne head, a full Bruce Wayne head, but the fact that it really doesn't fit the Batman body, and they didn't add like a mask here like this from Batman Beyond, which would have been cool. Here you can have some fun with having him with the night vision goggles and have him look like Cyclops, or you can have him with the night vision goggles and a mask if Bruce Wayne has to go investigate something, or actually Batman has to go investigate something and doesn't have his cowl on, or you can even put them together with his cowl on. Nevertheless, just like I said before, maybe we'll get like a suit body Bruce Wayne or a suit body that we can actually put this Bruce Wayne head to. So, Batman the Animated Series expression packs should be already available on online retailers and specialty shops. I'm just a little late in my review due to my vacation and stuff. Nevertheless, here is a really cool pack. I do recommend getting it if you've already been getting the animated series, because it has really a big value overall with all the accessories you do get, a bit of the changeable hands, and of course the heads is a big plus there. You can change up your Batman, especially if you have multiples of them from whether you had the Batmobile or Batman and Robin with the bat signal, or you just get multiples of Batmans here and there, especially with the Mask of the Phantasm and stuff. Like, there's always a Batman 2-pack or something coming out, so this is really cool that you can change up and not have the same basic head on each and every one of the Batmans. It is still a little bummer that the fact that we do not get the open cape, which was a really big seller for me, and I'm sure a lot of people that want to get this set, because it was going to be the ultimate Batman kind of like package and gift set here, or even just collector set to get. But again, we got shortchanged on that from DC Collectibles, which is a real shame. Nevertheless, not more I can say about this set than other than, hey, you're a collector, you want to be if you're a completist, you'll definitely be getting it. If not, you first time coming into the anime series and stuff like that, this is definitely the first Batman you should be picking up, because it has a lot of stuff with it. So, as usual, this has been a review of Batman Expressions packs from DC Collectibles. Scorpion72 telling you to enjoy your toys and keep playing.